Hi there. I wanted to do a video today regarding a question that came up in the comments of another video, and it was regarding whether you really have to remove your education from your resume. Well, here is why I say that. Because education to the attorney will always translate to dollars. So if you're sending your resume into a small law firm, let's put it that way, in the private sector, not in the government, but in the private sector, I've had comments over and over again to me personally that, and this is what prompted me to remove my education just as a test, that they were thinking that I would want a lot more money than I really did. And so they were making assumptions. And in the law field, we're always taught never make assumptions, never assume anything, never, never, never. But yet people were assuming that I wanted a ton of money, and I really just wanted a job with a decent salary and not a ton of money. So when you're trying to break into this field, and sometimes when you're already a paralegal, it's a sad statement, but I've had to take my education. At that point, I had a 2-year degree in criminal justice. I removed it from my resume, and then I promptly got calls. Now, later on, as we had a conversation, and after I worked at the law firm, they were saying, well, did you go to college? And I talked about the fact that I had my 2-year degree. Then it was no big deal, but people will pass other applicants by because they might see a bachelor's in English, they might see a whole host of degrees that people decide they're going to try to break into the paralegal field, but no one will call them. Test this. If you're putting yourself out there with your resume and cover letter and you have no responses, then I would remove the education and test it. That's what I did. I must have sent out 8 to 10 resumes and cover letters. I had 2 years experience at that point, and I wasn't getting any feedback, no responses. Took the education off, and voila, people called me. And one attorney called me and he alerted me to this without saying that. He just said, I'm sure I can't afford your salary, see? So test this, test the marketplace. There's no harm done. But if you're not getting called, that could be one of the reasons. It doesn't mean it's the only reason, because I can't say what's on everybody's resume and in their cover letter. But that was it for me, definitely. So test that marketplace out by changing up certain things to see if you can get a response if you're not getting one now, all right? So have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next video. And in the meantime, take a walk over to Facebook to Paralegal Coffee Talk, or go to the YouTube channel, Leslie Williams 126. And don't forget the website, lesliesansonewilliams.com. And I always put the link to my book, Legal Break-In, below, so you can always find it there on Amazon. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.